In a world of mounts and magic, there are a variety of different ways to ascend various buildings and cliffs. You can teleport up to the second floor, you can use your sky scale to fly up, you can use your springer to launch yourself up in the air, but strip all of that away, what are you? Somebody who has to take the stairs. So let's go across Tarir and take a look at the 10 best stairs that we can find throughout this world. Let's get started. In the number 10 spot are the Jackal Run Stairs. Jackal Run is the area in the southwestern corner of the Desolation that many players will remember because it is the spot you come to during Path of Fire in order to unlock your Jackal mount, where this is basically a massive Djinn fortress that is hovering in the sky above the sulphurous wastes in this area, where the terrain surrounding this location as well as the structure itself is super cool and is one of the best set pieces for the Path of Fire expansion. While there are a variety of sand portals around here that you can use with your Jackal to get up to the fortress, new players coming here for the first time and anyone else who wants to take a slower way up to the fortress can use the stairs, where some people may consider this a ramp, but they definitely visually look like stairs, where you have this massive spiral staircase that looks just like the rest of the fortress with incredible designs all over them. You have massive steps with magical sand flowing down the staircase that you can run on, where the fortress, also known as the Djinn Enclave, is pretty high up in the sky, so it does take a bit of time to run all the way up these stairs. But once you get up here, you have a fun area to explore and some beautiful sights to take in. In the number 9 spot are Caliph's Steps. This area is located in the northwestern Ember Bay, and a lot of people come through here in order to enter the Chalice of Tears jumping puzzle, where this is an old and relatively abandoned Mersata ruin that still has a bunch of jade constructs walking around here. You have the side of this volcano with a massive stream of lava flowing down it with these old staircases going all the way up towards the top. Decorating this entire area, you have some of the iconic skulls that make Ember Bay the map it is. You got a ton of spikes sticking out of the ground and all the various Mersat defenses. When we look at the stairs themselves, they are really cool looking. I always love old stone stairs that are partially ruined but still very much usable, where these stairs have a fantastic aesthetic, but when you take that aesthetic and having them go up a volcano on either side of a lava flow, it just makes this entire area feel incredible. In the number 8 spot are the Necropolis Stairs. Returning back to Path of Fire, we have the Domain of Abu map just southeast of the Desolation, where there are a lot of cool stairs in this map, but I particularly like the ones located at the Necropolis, where again, there are a ton of stairs in this specific area that are really cool, but I absolutely love the stairs you find at the main entrance. You have this garden area with a bunch of beautiful flowers and trees around here with pockets of water. You have a central bridge with a couple of braziers that leads to a fountain that has a statue of the glorious leader Pahlawa Joko in it. Then you have these beautiful red stairs that form an hourglass shape where they start on either side of the statue, meet in the middle before going back out again, surrounding the embalming building and leading towards the Court of the Dead. I love the design of these stairs and the intricate details on them, but when you step back for a moment and look at this area as a whole, it is just incredibly beautiful. In the number 7 spot are the stairs found at the Crown Pavilion. Across the world in Divinity's Reach, we have the Crown Pavilion, and I think these are some of the most iconic stairs in the entire game. You have the major road that loops around the entirety of Divinity's Reach in a massive circle, where as you approach the Crown Pavilion, the road dips down into the ground a little bit, and as you reach the bottom, you can turn and see the Crown Pavilion itself, where you then have another staircase that takes you down to the main floor surrounding this massive pit, where these stairs are pretty cool looking stairs that are cracked in a few places, which I think is a nice touch, but largely they are just classic stone steps that fit into Divinity's Reach incredibly well. But of course, these stairs are some of the most traversed stairs in the entire game because of all the festivals that take place here, where you can enter the Crown Pavilion itself during the Festival of the Four Winds, and some people run down these stairs to do that. But you also have Lunar New Year, which is coming up soon, as well as Winter's Day, which just happened, which both take place surrounding the Crown Pavilion. So a ton of people every year will waypoint here and run down these stairs to take part in the festivities. In the number 6 spot are the Wizard's Tower Stairs. The Wizard's Tower was one of the most hyped locations to visit in all of Guild Wars 2, and it is pretty incredible to explore. But one major detail about this place are all of the stairs. This is basically the stair capital of Tarir. Since it is a relatively small area, it is exceptionally tall given the fact that it is a tower, where most players just use their sky scale in order to navigate this place, but if you took some time to run on foot, you will be spending a lot of time going upstairs. When we look at the design of the stairs themselves, we see some variation across the tower, but they are all relatively the same, where we have pristine, angelic-like gold and white stairs with intricately carved handrails, where it fits in with the aesthetic of the Wizard's Tower, and I love how they all look slotted into the tower itself. where this entire area is absolutely gorgeous, and I love seeing the massive amount of staircases spread throughout this entire area. In the number 5 spot are the Great Lodge Stairs. Heading over to Hobrak, we have the biggest lodge in the entire city, which is the Great Lodge. There's a lot of stuff going on in here, like how we can find Newt Whitebear as well as the Fango Jormag, where you just have these massive steps that allow you to travel from different parts of the lodge to the others, where you have the main entrance to this place that has massive ramps, but also some stairs breaking up some parts of the ramp. Then you have a small set of stairs as you enter, then massive stairs that take you down to the central part of the lodge, with more stairs that take you up to other parts. Where a very particular vibe is hit here, where you have this absolutely massive wooden lodge with giant doors that you can enter through, with massive stairs that are super wide that go up and down in certain areas. It's just incredible looking and truly feels like a grand design of an incredibly large building, where I'll give a tiny little shout out to these tiny little stairs that go from the entrance to the lodge up to the Hunter's Hearth home instance. And the number 4 spot are the stairs and Vexa's lab. I have to add this area to the list because it's just so fun. Where Vexa's lab is an incredible mini dungeon found in Fireheart Rise. There are a variety of rooms in here with various puzzles and challenges to overcome, but one of the most popular rooms has to be the Escher room, where you have a bunch of portals that take you to other portals with these crazy walls and phenomenal stairs. Where the stairs themselves are Asuran in design, where you have what basically looks like a bunch of smaller platforms stacked on top of one another, where each individual section looks fantastic and altogether they blend together decently well. But the crazy fun part of these stairs is how you got some that are normal, some that are angled, some that are sideways, some that are upside down, and just altogether are super crazy looking, which is exactly what this room is supposed to look like. Where this is an incredibly memorable spot in Guild Wars 2 for me, mostly because of how incredible these stairs are. And the number 3 spot are the basic human inn stairs. Throughout most of this list, we have been looking at incredible stair designs that are incredibly intricate or crazy in some way, but to look at something more basic, we can find wooden stairs across all the different human inns in the game, and I wanted to lump them together. To look at a variety of different inns, we can often see some small stone steps that lead from the road going into the front of the inn and into the inn proper. Where when we go inside, you can often find some classic looking wooden staircases that take you from one floor to another. I like this design because you can see through the staircase and see all the tables and stuff on the other side, which is a great vibe. But you also have some more sturdy stairs that you can find in other inns, which look incredible as well. I love the stone stairs surrounding this fireplace that just allow some steps up to a slightly more elevated area with some fancy chairs surrounding the fireplace. I love the look of the stairs of the inn in the Austin Quarter, especially the spiral staircase with the blue on it once you are inside. I love the steps that completely encircle the downstairs of these types of inns, especially when they step up to the various tables set around here. I love the stairs you can find in this type of inn and how they basically break up this massive room into separate areas, and you also got these smaller stone stairs that take you up to one of the closed off rooms here. I just love the taverns and inns of Tyria, and the stairs in here are an incredible part of them. In the number 2 spot are the Shrouded Ruins in Verdant Brink. Heading over to the Heart of Thorns expansion, we have the Shrouded Ruins and the southern Verdant Brink, where this is just an incredible area that I have a lot of nostalgia for when I explored this area when Heart of Thorns originally released, and I still love coming back through here, where you have these massive, mossy, overgrown ruins that are built into the cliffside, where you then have all of these stairs leading up to the side of the ruins that take you from the ground to the upper parts of the entire structure, where I also like all the stairs around the inner area. But a big part of these stairs are how they play an integral role in the events going on around here, where you have the Pale River Rally outpost with the entire event chain that starts over there and brings you to these ruins, where one of the events has you climbing up these stairs, fortifying the bulwark at the top of them, and using sniper rifles to shoot all the different Mordrim charging towards you, where they start on the ground all around here and will go to the stairs and make their way up them themselves, where you have players holding the top of the stairs, picking off any of the Mordrim that the snipers aren't able to get. And I just absolutely love the vibes of this event and how you hold this staircase against an army of enemy Mordrim, plus they look pretty cool as well. But now for the number 1 spot, for my favorite stairs in all of Guild Wars 2, and it just has to go to the stairs in the Sanctum. This is an area located in the Realm of Torment, which now belongs to the goddess Cormyr after Abaddon was defeated, and Cormyr took his power and realm, where we can assume that many of the dark and dangerous locations around here were transformed into angelic and beautiful areas similar to the Sanctum, which the Sanctum was crafted by Cormyr as a massive library which contains the entirety of all knowledge, where there are definitely a ton of books around here, and the library itself looks incredible. But a prominent feature of this library are all the different spiral staircases that climb up high into the Sanctum, where you have multiple spiral staircases that are just incredibly designed and very, very cool looking. Where I like how some of them are intertwined with each other, where this is just an incredible set piece that was incredible to explore during the story, and it is fun to come back through here after completing Open Skies Sunspear Sanctuary. Where you also have a variety of other stairs like the ones on these beautiful bridges, as well as the one that takes you up to the central pedestal area, where altogether this is just an incredible environment with my favorite stairs in all of Guild Wars 2. And that's my list. I hope you enjoyed. Guild Wars 2 has a ton of stairs that you can find all throughout the world of Tyria. There are so many to choose from, and I would love to hear what your favorite stairs are down in the comments. A few of my honorable mentions have to go to the stairs in New Kaineng City, the stairs in front of the Forsaken Thicket Entrance, the stairs in the Mad King's Clocktower, and so many other locations. I hope you all are taking good care of yourselves. Have a good one, everyone.